Hello, it is a Monday, and we are still in COVID, half free, half not free, but we're on episode 21 of Can an Album Be Written? And this is Reef. One, two, three. So I've been posted a little bit of that in the last video made on the electric guitar. I actually have now, let me just switch this across. I've got a basic version of this to play around with, which is good. I haven't done anything else with it. This is a very badly drawn idea of what a vocal might sound like. This is a somewhat decent, I think, drum part that I might want to put with it. And this is the electric guitar part, which still needs some work. And that's actually what I was thinking about talking about here. So yeah, this is a mashing together of two songs. The chorus comes from a song I wrote a while ago called Here, which I think it was the second song or third song I wrote after Left of Me. And the chorus is from that. I liked that song, but I played it too much. I recorded it over and over again in GarageBand. It was kind of the first song I really got into layering stuff up and trying to actually record lots of instruments using the bass. I think it was when I got the part for the bass that I needed to make it a proper 4-string was for that song. So it had it had a lot of work done on it. And yeah, I got bored of it. Basically. So I haven't gone back to it. Not because I think listening back, and I have listened back to it recently, I do like it. I think it might be slightly overcomplicated in terms of the lyrics, but I like the song. But I still don't feel like I want to work on it. But the chorus I really like, and actually the chorus has been banging around for a while. That other riff that I've added now to it kind of goes back to the song that the chorus was originally attached to, but I've slowed it down by about 50% from there now. So even the version that was in the last video is quite a lot faster. This is, I think, at 56 and played that way. So let me just play a little bit of this. Right, so yeah, now what's become apparent to me playing this, and I've done many takes of it, is that, yeah, this will fly going at that speed, I think. I think I can pull it off, but it is going to require the riff to change subtly or somewhat in some way over the course of one verse. And also I need to kind of rewrite the some of the riffs that were originally in the chorus, because I think they will also need more nuance now that they're going to be kind of elongated. So it kind of makes sense. I've got a very kind of clear idea with what I want to do with this, which is really stick to very much the basics in terms of instrumentation. So I'm not looking really to add much more to this other than a pretty hard-hitting bass line maybe, and well, definitely not maybe. Well, there's an album there. But also vocally, I think I'm gonna go for like big vocals in the choruses, and James and I talked about this on I think the last podcast went up a little while ago. That yeah, I kind of want to spend a while putting the harmonies together, layering it up, making it sound really big in the chorus on the vocals. So actually, there's the just the harmonics of the guitar doing an awful lot there, with the bass holding it together, big drums, and then big vocal swell. but we'll see. I mean, who knows what will come of it. My first task, really, though, is to kind of rewrite it now on an acoustic guitar, which I think is going to add that nuance in, hopefully, to the riff itself, and then also to the parts in the chorus that I think need more articulation. I think that's probably the right phrase. Yeah, more articulation. So I'm going to get on with that. That's as far as I'm going to go with the ear torture. I can only apologise. But in all honesty, there's nowhere else to kind of retreat to at this point of the creative process. This is kind of a warts and all thing. I want to see my evolution, as much as I hate that people might watch it. So, but there it is. I can kind of feel the articulation that I'm after coming into the riff, and briefly, assume we're going into a chorus there. The singing part was actually didn't end up, that it wasn't what I had planned on doing, but as I kind of just kept going through and through, it sort of just developed. I think I will actually use that, or some of that melody. And I found it worked quite nice, especially when the chorus came in. There's somewhere to go there. So all in all, I wasn't, although I'm not pleased at all with where they are right now, from a basic perspective, it's not a bad starting place. I also I've got, because this sort of started with the music as opposed to the lyrics, in that I haven't just been writing chords, sort of singing along with them and coming up with some lyrics and turning it into a song that way, which is, pretty much 70% of the time what I end up doing. Always in these situations, I feel like I don't own the lyrics yet at this point. They may come and they may turn into something I want. I think if I can capture the melody for now, that's really all I'm concerned about. And I'm more interested still in getting the guitar parts to where I want them, so that they make sense, and they stay interesting. And I think that, where I got to in some of that practice that I was doing was a place where they were becoming more interesting, and vocalizing alongside that became helpful in terms of adding, I suppose in a way, just another instrument, which allows me to get some syncopation, play around with the rhythm somewhat, and get used to that feeling of playing and doing two things at once, which is also kind of important if it's going to be a song you're going to ultimately maybe play live or whatever, I guess. So quite pleased with that, despite the warts and all kind of sound of it. But cheers.